Hello once again my Skater Die fans, and welcome back to another video. I've been skating for a while now, and I found a few tips and tricks that will definitely make you into a better skater, no doubt about it. In this video we're going to explore 9 helpful tips that I can give to you in order to improve your skating. Since I know a lot of you are beginners based on the comments of some of my videos, I think giving you this knowledge will help turn you into the aurelien Giraud worshipping fine skater I know you can be. Some of these will include how to crack those steezy treflips and how to pick up the cuties at the skate park. Just kidding, I don't know how to do any of those things. I ride a henti skateboard and I obviously live in my mom's basement. Just as a note, this video is made to help complete beginner to intermediate skaters. And I broke this video into 2 sections. The first one is made for people who are looking to get into skateboarding and still haven't bought their first board yet. So if you already got that down, you can skip to a time on the screen to get to the other tips. But I do recommend you watch this first section even if you've been skating for a while, as you may learn some new things. And if you watch the whole video, I can pretty much guarantee that you'll learn something new, even if you've been skating for a while now. So without taking up any more of your time, let's jump into the first step. Number 1, get the right skateboard. Before I even start talking about getting your first skateboard or buying your first board, I cannot stress enough that you shouldn't buy your first board, or any board for that matter, from Zoomies or any local sports authority. It's important to support your local skate shop or any small skateboarding company because they value quality and people over profit. And many of them do things that benefit the skateboarding community, from helping fund skate parks to sponsoring skateboarders. A good example of a small skateboarding company is our sponsor today, cow7.com. In the description of this video, you can find links to the products I recommend throughout the video. And if you're planning on buying a skateboard, you should get it from them because they have good quality products that don't break your wallet. They also hooked me up with a 10% discount code to gift to you guys. So if they're already affordable prices of their products, and with the discount code, you're really getting the best bang for your buck out here. Now there are a lot of things you need to know before buying your first board. So I'll break it down to 5 main categories: decks, bearings and trucks, wheels and bushings, grip tape, and I'll have an extra section for completes. It's listed from most important to least important. The first section is decks. The deck is the most important part of your skateboard because it practically is your skateboard. They come in many different shapes, sizes, and build qualities, and you should prioritize most of your budget on getting a good board. When you buy your first deck, it's generally best to buy a board that's not overly wide or very skinny. Anything from a 7.5 to an 8.5 is a good place to start. Once you get a feel for the style of skating you enjoy, you'll be able to hone in on the exact size and board shape that suits you. You should also avoid brands that make boards in China or Taiwan because they're usually bad quality. Boards manufactured in the US and Mexico are usually made very well. Also, you shouldn't just skate the same board from the same company. This is more of a tip for skaters that are a bit more advanced, but once your first board is completely worn out or broken, try some different brands and see if you prefer their boards more. Most importantly, don't pay attention to any crazy marketing. If you see an ad for a board saying it's feather light, or it'll increase your pop by 20%, or it'll make you levitate because your graphics are so cool, just ignore it. Stick to something that's reliable and has quality manufacturing. And for God's sakes, please don't buy a Zoomies board that's a cutout of Rick and Morty. If you're looking for a good quality board, check out the link in the description below to cow7.com. The second most important thing on your skateboard are the bearings and the trucks. Bearings are pretty simple. Bones or Bronsons are a good place to start. Bearings are an item worth spending more on, as an expensive set will generally last much longer than a cheaper set. You can get Bones Reds for $20 and skate them for a couple of months, 6 if you're lucky. Or you can splurge on a pair of Bones Swiss for $60. But if you clean them, they have been known to last for years. Up next is wheels and bushings. Wheels are simple and don't matter all that much when you start skateboarding, but you should ask yourself what kind of skateboarding are you most interested in doing. For example, if you plan on sticking only to parks, then you should aim to get a harder compound. Or if you're looking to commute on your skateboard a lot and take it out on the streets, softer wheels may be better. There are also different wheel shapes, primarily rounded and squared sidewalls. The square wheels are made so you can lock in better when doing grinds such as a feeble, but also are more likely to catch on a coping and are less forgiving. Wheels with a rounded edge don't lock in as well, but are more forgiving. Size also matters for skateboard wheels, and the most common size you will see is 52 to 56 millimeters. The smaller the skateboard wheel is, the slower it'll make you go, and it will also require a smoother surface to skate on. Small wheels or anything below 54 millimeters are best for tricks, small skaters riding street, and bowls. Wheels from 54 to 59 millimeters are just average and basically good for anything, while bigger wheels over 60 millimeters are best for specialty riding such as longboarding or going over very rough surfaces. Now bushings don't make a very huge difference at the end of the day, as long as you get a good set of trucks. But if you do happen to buy a cheap set, I recommend you get some better bushings, because the ones that often come with cheap trucks totally suck. I personally recommend getting any type of bones bushings, as those tend to last a long time and also perform well. There's a link in the description below if you're looking to buy a pair of those. Last but not least is Griptape. I'll cover Griptape slightly because it's generally the same, but the most popular brands are Grizzly, Mob, and Shake Gent. Some brands such as Mob are known for how grippy their Griptape is, and this can help beginners with learning ollies. But they're also known for making you go through your shoes faster because of the extra friction. Now, finally, I'll cover completes. Overall, I don't recommend getting a complete, but if you are low on money and don't feel like going through the whole process of buying everything and putting it together, you can get one, because they tend to be cheaper. And if you want to know where you can get a good, reliable complete, I recommend getting it from our sponsor, Cow 7. Their completes are only $40, and when you combine it with a 10% discount you get when you buy it from our link in the description, it makes it even a better deal. Now, I understand if you're low on money and you can't buy a new board, but lucky for you, I have a solution. Your best bet is to go on Craigslist, OfferUp, or even to Goodwill and check out the boards they have there. Sometimes you'll be able to snag a great deal there and get a completely fresh board that's never been skated for only 10 to 20 bucks. You just need to do your research and make sure you're buying a good brand. Also, if you're completely broke and don't have any money, you can join our giveaway to win a complete, some decks, and some skateboard wheels. I'm going to have more information about that at the end of the video, so make sure to watch the whole video all the way through. Number 2. Get the right shoes. This is the same as getting the right skateboard. Having the right shoes will not only improve your skateboarding progression, but will actually cost you less to buy real skate shoes over time. Because if you're skating in non-skateboarding shoes, they will wear out with only a few ollies. Some of the shoes that wear out the fastest are shoes made out of canvas, so you should definitely try to avoid those as much as you can. Some of the good shoes you can get are Vans, Nikes, Adidas, or Lakais. Just make sure they're actually meant for skateboarding, because if you buy regular Vans, those will wear out just as quick as non-skateboarding shoes. One of my favorite features that skateboarding shoes have are little sidewalls, or whatever they're called. I'll just put a picture up here. If you can find shoes with that, definitely buy them because they're going to last you the longest. Some of the worst skateboarding shoe features are toe caps. They're pretty much useless, so you shouldn't really prioritize toe caps over just any other shoe. They really don't make a big difference. If you want a good recommendation of skateboarding shoes, I'll put a whole bunch of links down below to Amazon where you can check them out. Now for beginners, I recommend getting high tops because they will prevent your board from hitting your ankles and ruining your sesh. And it'll also reduce the chance of you rolling an ankle. Once again, if you're low on money and can't afford to buy brand new shoes, your best bet is to go to a thrift store. I've personally bought shoes from there before with my friends, and we've gotten basically brand new skate shoes that cost over $80 to $100 for only 10 to 20 bucks. Number 3, get a mentor. You can learn a lot of stuff about skateboarding online through YouTube videos, but overall, I would try to avoid it. The best advice you can get is from real skaters that you can meet at the skate park. Just go up and ask them, and they'll be more than happy to help. When most people start out skateboarding, they tend to have some weird thing they do that they don't even realize. And if you don't have someone to help you stop doing it, it can turn into a habit and really stunt the progress of your skating. For example, I personally had a bad habit of leaning forward over my board when doing tricks. This caused me to be unbalanced and I couldn't land anything for months. Because my friend spotted me and saw what I was doing wrong, he helped me correct my posture when skateboarding, and he just had me practice pumping in the bowl at first. When I first started, I was really shaky and bailed out a lot. But with some more tips, such as bringing my arms up when I go up and down like this. After I got that down, I became way more balanced within a matter of only 10 minutes, and my progression really began to improve. I started learning and landing tricks way faster. Number 4, cuff your socks. This is a weird little tip, but it could save your ankles from getting bashed by your board. In the second tip, I told you that if you're a beginner, high top shoes are the way to go. Well, you can double down on that by wearing thick, long socks that cover your shins. And if you want, roll them over to cover your ankles. This will give you an extra layer of protection from your board. And if you do this whenever you go skating, it will definitely save you at least once. Number 5, make sure you feel comfortable. Feeling comfortable on a board can take some time, but you can speed up the process by simply just skating more. You should try to skate every day. You can skate to the skate park, skate to the store, skate to work, skate to school. Basically, skate as much as you can. The more time you spend on the board, the more comfortable and balanced you will get. And while you're skating to wherever you are, you can practice the tricks you're learning by ollieing up curbs, manualing, or just doing whatever other tricks you're learning. Some of you may have seen a few too many of my videos and have seen some pretty gnarly falls. And maybe that has scared you and you find yourself bailing out on a lot of tricks. The best thing you can do to stop that is wear some protective gear. This will most definitely give you a little bit of a confidence boost, and it will make you feel safer when riding the board. And there's nothing wrong with showing up to a skate park with some pads and a helmet. You might be worried that people judge you for wearing all that, but honestly, most people at the park are too focused on learning their own tricks to even pay attention to you. And at the end of the day, if wearing gear makes you feel more comfortable and safe, it can only improve your riding. Number 6. Start small. Staying to the topic of safety and getting hurt, you can and will most likely get hurt skateboarding. And there's pretty much nothing you can do to stop that. But you can reduce how bad you get hurt. You could either get a bruise or a torn ACL, but you could avoid a lot of injuries by simply just starting small. The first thing you can do if you're a complete beginner is by just learning to roll on a skateboard on flat ground. Don't even try ollies until you have decent movement and know how to push, turn, and most importantly, stop. Once you get that down, you should begin attempting ollies and learning how to skate faster down uneven ground. For example, start by rolling down a bank. Then you can attempt to drop in from the bank. Then find a steeper one and go down that. And once you're comfortable with all that, attempt your first drop in on the smallest quarter pipe you can find. And just a quick tip for dropping in, it may seem hard and scary, but it becomes really easy once you do it just once. It's a mental thing. All you need to do is commit and just stomp your front foot down on the bolts and roll away. Keeping your knees bent helps you stay balanced as well. Number 7. Learn how to fall. Learning how to fall is an essential skill in skateboarding and can be a difference from breaking an arm or walking away with a bruise or just a small scratch. Now I could make learning how to fall into its whole own video, and let me know if you guys and girls would be interested in that. But for now, I'm just going to cover the basics. The best way to learn how to fall is just by falling. If you have a history of playing sports such as football, skiing, or any type of mixed martial arts fighting, you will most likely already know how to fall and will be able to do it naturally without getting hurt. But if you are never that athletic, you need to pay extra attention to this step. For you beginners that are still rolling around and aren't doing many advanced tricks, learning how to jump off your board and roll is important. You can practice this by rolling onto grass. And the key to not getting hurt is by keeping your arms bent when you fall and rolling with the fall and not trying to stop yourself more. Just practice that for now. Once you get a little better and start doing intermediate to advanced tricks, you need to consciously decide what you need to do to keep yourself from getting hurt. These could be things such as bailing out when you don't think you'll land something, like kicking your board away from you to prevent yourself from landing back onto it. And it could be just tucking your chin to your chest when falling backwards and trying to cover the back of your head with your hands if possible so you don't get a concussion. Number 8. Ride with friends. If you get worried about people judging you at the skate park, and if me telling you not to worry about it doesn't help, then the best alternative is to skate with a friend. In fact, skating with a friend will be the fastest way for you to improve at skateboarding, because you will both be coasting off each other's energy and will be hyping each other up when you land new tricks. And if you don't have any friends that skate, you can just try going to the skate park and meeting other skaters that are around the same skill level as you. If you don't have anyone at the skate park that wants to skate with you, or you're just very shy at approaching new people, you can comment your city down below and maybe you can find some local beginner skaters in this video you can skate with. If no one in the comments below is from the city that you live in, then you can try going to Reddit or any Facebook group and seeing if anyone there is also looking for someone to skate with. Number 9, just have fun. You shouldn't force yourself to go skating when you don't want to. And at the end of the day, everyone that skates is just doing it because they enjoy it. So go out there and skate when you feel like it. And just do what you find fun, and it doesn't have to be what everyone else is doing. If you enjoy riding a nice pump track over doing super techy tricks at the park, then just do that. There aren't any rules for skateboarding, and it's best to just learn at your own speed and do what you want. And ultimately, having fun is the only thing that matters at the end of the day. Thank you guys for watching, and if you learned anything new, please leave a like. Every like I get helps with the YouTube algorithm, and with a small channel like mine, every like helps tremendously. But don't leave just yet because I have a very important announcement to make. Skate or Die is currently at 20,000 subscribers, and we're having the biggest giveaway yet when we reach 25,000. To stick with the theme of 25,000, we're giving away 2 decks and 5 sets of wheels. That means 7 winners in total. I'll be selecting winners that participate in the live stream that I have for 25,000 subs. I'll also be selecting winners that comment a lot on my Instagram and also comment a lot on Cow7's Instagram as well. So to increase your chances of winning, make sure to follow Cow7Skate on Instagram and also follow skater.yt on Instagram and comment done on everything that we post. Once you're done with that, make sure you subscribe with post notifications on, like this video, and post a comment saying done in the comments down below. Just to make sure you didn't miss a step, you can go ahead and replay this part of the video to make sure you increase your chances of winning. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Thank you guys for all the support. This channel has been growing faster than it's ever been, and it feels amazing to have this community on here. I'll see you guys next time.